The crowd has assembled in Indianapolis, Indiana, looking for a Pacers win today. And we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers winning their last game against the Charlotte Hornets. And they finished that one out up 4. Competitive, but ultimately they prevailed.
And it was so important for their bench to come in and play well in that game. I thought that was critical to the victory.
Well, they got contributions up and down the roster, and that's what you need. Everybody who stepped on the floor contributed.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Money in at point guard. He's out there with Hardaway. Enes Kanter is out there with Grant. And it's Drake in at the 4.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
And here's Collison. He dishes it to Griffin. And he goes in for the dunk.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful. And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Pass to Drake. He kicks it to Kanter. Drake the pass to Kanter. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Money. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now here's Griffin. Here's Money. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Some nice passing by New York here. Grant the pass to Drake. That's good.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against Minnesota.
And I think, Kevin, you know, they really...
Oh!
Are you kidding me? Power punch right there.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
For Indiana, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Collison kicks to Corbin. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Well, the numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how Indiana ranks league-wide. 3rd in opponent offense, 5th in fewest turnovers per game. And they show up also in the top 5 in opponent shooting percentage. That's because they've really made a commitment at the defensive end.
Yeah, Clark, of all the things you just mentioned, to me, I love the opponent's points per game because that's an indication of how hard a team is playing and how smart. And I think this team has shown great balance this season.
Moments ago, our Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with the coach, Frank Vogel. Doris?
Kevin, he said basically that in order to be successful, their main priority has to be canceling out the speed of their opponents with good transition defense. That, to him, is what will make the biggest difference here today and allow them to get a win, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And so here is New York following the score by Indiana. The 9-foot shot. No good from Money. Pacers leading by 4. Korver kicks to Collison. Feeds to Griffin. That drops. Griffin's got 8 points.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Boy, he looks fresh and confident out there right now.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kanter throws it down.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Man, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
And that's a foul called on Money.
too many turnovers.
Getting into very serious foul trouble.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the pass to Lito. Here's Caboclo. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Got a piece of it. And now the second half are just getting set to start. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, Steve and Clark, what do you think?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
Mike Scott out there with Robinson. Then it's George Hill, and it's Poole in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Knicks trailed by 6. It's stolen by Hill, and a fast break now for the Pacers. Robinson leading the charge. Hill with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Zagorak, and he banks into late. He has 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Pacers leading by 6. Passes it to Scott. Leonard brings the double team. The kick out to Hill. Oh, good on the triple. New York with the ball. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Now here is Hill. Robinson misses. Here's Lito. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
The Knicks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
So it's the Pacers now. To the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Here's Money. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Here's Hill. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Pacers lead by 4.
The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
Here's Caboclo. Sinks the three-pointer. Caboclo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Outside Hill. Dishes to Scott. 6 to shoot.
And now a look at George Hill. Some of the numbers for him. How the last month of basketball was for him. He's averaging 7 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Those aren't bad numbers, but they're not the kind that are going to earn a lot of extra minutes for him either.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if he wants to play a bigger role, a larger role on the team, those numbers are going to have to be better than just decent.
So both teams changing it up here. Knicks trail by 3. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Money, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Collison's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Hill kicks to Collison. Here is Korver. He's covered by Grant. Outside Collison. There's the 3. That's good. Collison's got 5 now.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Here's Collison, following the score by New York. Knocked loose. Pass to Korver. Fires from deep. Here's Hibbert. It's rebounded by New York. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Now, the last meeting was a successful one. They were very sharp defensively, causing a lot of turnovers, and that swayed the game in their favor.
Korver dishes to Collison. There's the feed to Hill. Hibbert with him. He has 6. Hill kicks to Collison. Here we go, one-on-one. The dive for the ball. Here is Korver. The dish to Collison. Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Indiana.
Blake Griffin.
Here's Griffin. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Charlotte.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at this. Indiana leading by 5. Griffin sets the screen for Collison. Griffin inside, stolen by Kansas. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Hardaway. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Collison. Money's checked in for Grant. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on New York's head coach talking to his team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. He also told them their offense needs to center around the pick and roll. That's a play he feels they can use to really exploit the weaknesses in this defense. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
For New York, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. That's good for Money. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Knicks trail by 4. Left side Hardaway. It's stolen. Here is Korver. He's guarded by Johnson. Kicks it to Hill. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. They get the rebound.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And, you know, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in a game.
Yeah, they really can. I mean, they can't allow him to beat them to so many of those offensive rebounds. That'll kill you.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Indiana ball.
Deep threats. That's the only way to describe these guys who have led the NBA in three-point percentage in the second half of the season. And you look at Hardaway, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Money, just a couple of slots above. Another sniper will hurt you from three-point land.
Well, they've been two of the NBA's best three-point shooters over that time, so no question, they're feeling it.
The drive by Collison. And again, it's Indiana converting. Here's Money. He's got 9. Soft touch off the glass. Money's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Now Collison. He's got 7. That misses off the backboard. Knicks trail by 6. Money passes to Cannon. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and here comes Korver all alone. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Korver. Hill's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's Money. And again, it's New York.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result it may change.
Outside Collison. He feeds it to Griffin. He dishes it to Korver. Uncovered. No good. And New York will come the other way. Here's Money. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Here's Griffin. The kick out to Collison. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. And it's 9 points for Darren Collison. Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. No good from Money.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
A drive by Collison. Korver dishes to Collison. Korver kicks to Collison. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Korver. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Money.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
Outside Hill. Collison kicks to Griffin. Shoots from 8. And he can't bank that one in. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Money. He's got 15. And that one's good.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Outside Hill. Back to Collison. Launches it. And he gets it to go. Collison's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
The pass to Drake. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Both teams will make substitutions, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, he's shooting about 74% from the line this year, guys. A decent percentage.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Down low, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
And now a look at George Hill, some of the numbers for him. How the second half is shaped up for him. He's averaging 7 points per game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And when you take his overall contributions on the whole, he's been putting up some pretty good numbers, but I think he can do more.
And Steve, sometimes that's just part of the game, weathering periods where your stats might not show all of what you're doing on the floor.
Caboclo, he's checked in for New York. Here's Money. And again, New York with the triple.
Tell you what, since the end of the first quarter, he has really come alive.
Pacers shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Hill passes to Griffin. Griffin draws the double. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, we've got a moment here. Let's look at the last month and the Knicks and how they ranked in the NBA. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. This is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
The Knicks making a switch here. Lito's checked in.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for free points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
And that one's good. Lito's got it all tied up now for New York.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
And he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Here's Money. He's got 20. 32 seconds left in the first half. They set the pick. He tries for 3. Lito dishes to Leonard. He kicks to Lito. Passes to Money. Got it up. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
That's a nice way to end the half. The big 3 to take the lead as we go to the break.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. New York ahead, leading by a point. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Roy Hibbert. And Roy, what do you think the team needs to do coming up in the second half?
I think we need to take care of the ball on the offensive end. Get back, but got to do a better job of just controlling the pace of the game. You give a little bit of leeway, but I think we need to do a better job in that aspect.
Roy, as always, we appreciate the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. I couldn't be any happier with how feisty we've been on D. The pressure we put on their ball handlers has led to one steal after another, and it has completely upset their game plan. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. And guys, I don't want to...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested game so far.
Check out the game for Money. He has 23 points and 7 assists. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist, and also making some nice steals.
Well, you're right, Clark. He's been equal parts creative and disruptive.
On the court for the Knicks. Money, he's in at the point. He's out there with Hardaway. Grant is out there with Ennis Cantor. And it's Drake in at the power forward position. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Timberwolves played just phenomenally. He ended up with 59 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Collison. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Griffin's shot is off.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Collison kicks to Griffin. The three from Korver. And Cantor pulls it down.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Left side, Collison. Hibbert inside. He's against Cantor. The Knicks leading by 3. Hardaway kicks to Grant. For New York, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. The free throw drops for Grant. And Grant drops them both. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open. And as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Poole, he's covered by Grant. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Korver, and that's an air ball. Not even close. And the dunk by Grant.
Love the energy here in the third quarter, trying to exert their influence and take over this game.
Well, this is the time to do it. They cannot let up at this point. Got to keep it going.
Pacers trail by 7. The drive by Collison.
We've seen Darren Collison getting it done. He has 14 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. He could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless. They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. There's still plenty of basketball to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Money, covered by Hibbert. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Cantor's got the lead up to 8 now for New York. Pacers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Collison, the pass to Griffin. Indiana moving it around. To the middle. Poke loose. Back to Collison. The three. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his third rebound on the night. Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Poole. Feeds it to Hibbert. No good. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Money. He has 29, pushing their lead to double digits. And now a 10-point Knicks lead.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
To the left side wing. Korver passes to Poole. Dishes to Korver. The three. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
It's easy to see why this team is losing. I mean, he's literally missed every shot he's put up today.
Took him no time at all on that one. 31 points for Money.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Collison kicks to Griffin. Pass to Korver. In the corner, Collison with it. The tray. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Korver.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Here's Money. And he converts the layup. He's got 10.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Korver, no luck.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Money passes to Drake. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Mike Scott's checked in for Blake Griffin. He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 12. Outside Collison. The 10-footer. And the shot is good. He has 6.
He's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part.
Here's Money. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Korver kicks to Collison. The feed to Scott. Kept alive. The dish to Korver. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Korver's got 5 now. The Knicks leading by 10. Here's Money. Out to Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And there's the pass to Poole. Back to Collison. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Cantor. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Money. And he gets it to go. Money's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
That's tipped. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pacers trail by 16. Hill kicks to Scott. And another shot. Rebounded by Caboclo. Caboclo's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Passes it to Money. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. Kicks to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Second shot opportunity. The Pacers pull it in. Scott's got his 3rd rebound tonight. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Hill has the open look. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Okay, now on defense, we're going to make sure they get no looks inside. That means 1 foot in the paint, helping on all drives, and contesting everything at the rim. Let's do it.
And Indiana making a change here. Griffin's checked in. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. Number 1, the Knicks.
Kevin, if there's any stat you want to lead the league in, it would certainly be scoring the most points. He's in long. It's a reflection of their strength. They're balanced and they're explosive.
Here's Money. 37 points for him. New York moving the ball around. Caboclo, the pass to Money. Johnson outside. Launches it. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Pacers trail by 19. Outside Robinson. Now Griffin inside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And that's now 17 points for Blake Griffin.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Money. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
And the shot is good.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here. A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. First in scoring, first in assists. And they're also number 1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Now Griffin inside, and Caboclo pulls it down. Caboclo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession.
9 seconds on the shot clock.
Here's Caboclo. He has 7. Here's Money. Here's Leonard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at New York. They've got their eye on the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, the Pacers. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
Looking at the Knicks, They've had such a tremendous regular season. I mean, really exceeding even the most optimistic projections. A bit of a surprise, actually.
And with the playoffs right around the corner, they are really excited to see just how far they can go. They only get so many chances to win it all, and they have to be in that conversation.
Goes back up. A nice shot by Koufos. Koufos has got his second bucket.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
Segura. He's covered by Leonard. Pass to Griffin. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For Indiana, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Well, this is something they'd like to improve, guys. About 72% on their free throw percentage for the season.
Guys, we haven't seen the type of numbers out of them at the line that we'd come to expect, especially after last season.
That one misses.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Nice work there coming off the screen. Money's got 41.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Feeds it to Griffin. Scott dishes to Korver. Griffin kicks to Scott. Here's Zagorak. Here's Robinson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks lead by 15. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And our State Farm assisted the game replay. Great offensive play. 1 of 8 assists on the night that we've seen from Collison.
And you got to love that play, guys, but it's been one after another for him all game long. He just has that uncanny awareness of where his teammates are on the court.
New York leading by 15. They've got Robinson. He's out there with Griffin. And it's Poole in at the 3. That's the Pacers' 5. No good from Money.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Over to the left wing. The drive by Collison. He dishes it to Griffin. Robinson passes to Griffin. Great D that time from Leonard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you competed when you do that work inside.
Cool. Shot is off. Great D that time from Hardaway. Nick shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's Money. Six on the shot clock. Dishes it to Hardaway. There's the pick. Here's Money, defended by Griffin. Doubled by Collison. Money passes to Hardaway. Here's Drake. The shot no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. All going up court, and Griffin slams it in.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
Yeah, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And that one misses. The Pacers making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Pacers trail by 14. Outside Collison. He feeds it to Robinson. There's the pass to Poole. Here's Korver for three. And that's collected by Money. Money's got 5 rebounds tonight. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
That's good for Money. Cantor checked in for New York. Both free throws good for Money. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. The drive by Collison. Robinson dishes to Collison. Indiana moving it around. Korver kicks to Collison. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He throw good, Darren Collison.
You know, this is a common problem for them, their inability to consistently knock down their free throws.
Collison hits them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. The shot's good from Cantor.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
Outside Collison. He kicks it to Robinson. Hardaway with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
Quick hands on the steal. Quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on D.
Pacers trail by 18. Outside Collison. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Robinson kicks to Collison. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Collison's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Outside Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Good. And the Knicks lead by 19.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Right side, Collison. Robinson sets a screen for Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison.
He's not the best three-point shooter, and from that range, no way. That's a bad shot.
Needless to say, and I'm saying it anyway, he doesn't fit that description.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Remains Indiana ball. 12 seconds on the shot clock. 12.
Here's Collison. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Hardaway passes to Drake. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Shooting for New York, Drake. Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The drive by Collison. That is good. Collison's got 6 here in this quarter.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. From deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly. Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Here's Money. And there's the feed to Hardaway. Now the Pacers moving it up. Korver with the ball. Here's Poole. And Cantor pulls it down. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Money. And the layup falls. Money's got 49 points in the game.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and say, well, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
To the wing right side. Korver. Good, and the assist goes to Collison.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. Money passes to Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Now here's Collison. Pass to Poole. The dish now to Korver. No good on the three.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
That shot a little beyond his normal range. Money's got 52 points. Indiana's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Outside Collison. Kicks it to Robinson. From 18 feet away, Knicks with the rebound. Grant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hardaway passes to Money. The three-pointer no good. And the Pacers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Feeds to Korver. Lets the three fly. Here's Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
And here's Collison. Hibbert with a screen for Collison. From 13 feet, it goes down. Collison's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Knicks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Money. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Money's got 54 points.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Collison dishes to Robinson. He feeds it to Hibbert. Good D by Hardaway. New York's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Grant with a screen on Collison. Here's Money. Grant kicks to Cantor. Grant outside. Now the pass to Money. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And count it from 19 feet away. Money's got 56 points in the game.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
That's good.
Points, Baylor!
New York's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. He dishes it to Kufis. Here's Lido. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Money. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Bailey.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
You know, this is the 3rd consecutive matchup for them against these guys in the season series. It just seems to be a really good matchup for them.
Yeah, it does, and there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I think the sweep will be in order.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Money. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone on his team on offense.
Nick shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Got a piece of it. Pass to Caboclo. From the high post, the shot's good from Money. Money's got 58.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
Fades. Off target with that shot. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
You put on what was simply an incredible 4th period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
Yo, Doris, you know I'm always able to take over. Come on. Sometimes I even have to wait around and lay low for a few quarters. Just so things are a little more dramatic in the 4th, you feel me? Yo, I know drama, and I like to keep it fun for the fans. That's just me, baby.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.